Hello everybody and welcome to Deutschland vlog 31 or 32. I'm not quite sure anymore. So about a year ago I made a video 6 days before I left talking about how excited I was and how nervous I was and everything that was about to come. And now sitting here thinking that I'm leaving in about 6 days, I thought it would be a good time to make a video. So in that video I had talked about how I'd started putting stuff into my suitcase and how I thought it would be weird to be living out of a suitcase for a year. And if you can't tell from behind me, I'm putting stuff back into my suitcase and I'm packing and I'm fitting my entire life that I have lived for the last 12 months into 2 bags. And it's more stressful going home than coming here because you have to decide what's important to bring home and what you have to leave here and what's not important to bring home. And it's really stressful, like going through my stuff and deciding what is so important to me that I have to bring home and what I can leave here and what I can give away and what I can just not care about anymore. I haven't really talked about this that much, but in the last 2 weeks all I've really wanted was to go home and just be home and be back in the United States, because some things have been going on here that I am just done with and I want to go home because they're just not comfortable to live in anymore. And so all I've really have wanted to do is go home and be back in Wyoming and be back with my family and friends, and I've dreamed about going home and I've dreamed about doing the things that I haven't done in a year, and I've dreamed about eating the foods that I haven't eaten in a year. And I'm just dreaming about going home and being home and seeing everyone, but I can't because I'm still in Germany and I have 6 days left, but they're very stressful and I just want all of the stress to go away so I can just go home. So through my entire exchange, I never thought that I would have the overwhelming feeling of just wanting to go home, because I was never homesick my entire exchange. I didn't really talk home that much through my entire exchange. And now, I just want to go home. I'm talking all the time with home, like trying to get things organized with school and just trying to get things organized with friends and family, who I'm going to see first, who I'm going to like go to lunch with, and I have doctor's appointments that I have to get scheduled. And it's just super stressful. And I kind of wish that I would be home earlier so I'd have more time to get everything set up with college and seeing people before they leave for college. And honestly, I didn't really plan my going home date that well. I was caught up in the moment thinking, oh, I want to stay here for the longest time. And I didn't really think about all of the stuff that I had to get into order before like the next chapter of my life starts. So that was bad thinking on my part. And honestly, I feel like if I had chosen an earlier return date, I would have been happier. But I chose my return date and I have to go home on my return date, even if it's a lot later than I would want to go home. And I bet that sounds weird, like not wanting to go home so late, but I just am ready to go home and I have a crud ton of things I have to do. It's a really weird thing to say goodbye, like really weird. Coming on exchange, I didn't really say goodbye to anyone because I just thought, oh, I'll see you in a year. I'm not gonna like never see you again. But here it's like, I don't know the next time I'm gonna see you. It's like really hard to say goodbye. Like, I had my last day of school and my class gave me an amazing going away present, and I couldn't help, I just cried in front of the entire class, and they'd never seen the soft side of me before, so that was really weird. But it's just so weird because like I have a plan to come back, but I don't know if it's gonna happen the way I want it to happen. So hugging my entire class goodbye was like, is this the last time I'm gonna see you, or am I gonna see you again, or what's going to happen with this friendship that we have? Like, it's so complicated. So that's pretty much it. All of the feelings and things that I'm thinking with going home in 6 days. It is definitely the other side of the spectrum compared to the video I made almost a year ago where I was leaving in 6 days, and I don't know, I'm just ready to be home, and I'm just overwhelmed with the feeling of of being ready to go home. And I know it's going to be stressful going home, like getting used to being back in the United States and reverse culture shock, but I'm just so ready to be back on Wyoming soil that it's unbelievable. I'm going to try to put another video up before I go home, but if I don't, I'm sorry, and I will see you back in the United States. Tschüss.